फिर वही ट्रांसफर विंडो, फिर वही मिडफील्डर वोज और फिर वही नाकामी एट द हैंड्स ऑफ मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड. What else can we expect now? It is just we are just used to this shit. And एक दिन ढंग का जाता है, दूसरा दिन अच्छा जाता है, एक साइनिंग करते हैं, दूसरे में लुढ़क जाते हैं. I mean, we can't be consistent. We are consistent at being inconsistent. That is the sad reality of being a Manchester United fan these days. And I am saying all of this with respect to Sofyan Amrabat, and he might now move to our biggest rivals. Ji haan, more on that, some more updates and news on Greenwood, and much more in this daily United roundup as well as transfer news. So, hello everybody, and a big welcome back to MUSC Red Devils NCR. We have a lot of news to cover for you guys today, and that's why we're here to talk with you. So, hopefully, you all are doing well. And I just start off with the fact that I mean, some of us were buzzed like अपनी personal bias भी नहीं कहूंगा, personal opinion side रख के, if we looked at the Greenwood thingy, I think most of us were happy that our star boy was back, that he's a man with a great potential, and we won't say like United as a person as a वो ज़्यादातर हम footballing side ही देख रहे थे. So with that in mind, we all were buzzed that he was one step closer. It was like a here we go in terms of him coming back and integrating with the squad of United, although him actually playing still has a lot of time. But आज एक उस न्यूज़ के बाद आज उसी रात को we hear that Sofyan Amrabat, who has been begging us, he has been point blank begging us कि आओ मुझे ले जाओ, ऐसे तैयार है वो सूट में खड़ा कि आ भैया मुझे ले जा. As I said in the previous video, take me home, United Road. ये प्लेलिस्ट में सबसे ज्यादा ऊपर है अभी सोफियन अमराबात की, बट वी एंट लिस्टिंग. हम कह रहे रुकना यार. दैट इज ऑल वी आर टेलिंग सोफियन अमराबात टिल नाउ, एंड नाउ इट माइट कॉस्ट अस फकिंग डियरली. देयर इज नॉट अ सिंगल मिडफील्डर इन दिस वर्ल्ड जिसने लिवरपूल को नो नहीं बोला. हट यूरोपा नहीं आना, हट तेरे खेल हट, एंड दैट इज लिवरपूल वी आर टॉकिंग. सब ने मना कर दिया. नाउ Sofyan Amrabat, who really, like, it can't be more evident how much he wanted to come to United. We're like, no, abhi ruk ja, tu to hai na. It's like we're taking it for granted, like that old age saying, you don't realize it until you lose it wala scene. We've just taken his interest for playing for our club too granted में कि डॉनी जाएगा, फ्रेड जाएगा, मैकटोमिने जाएगा, उसके बाद हम तेरे को भी लेंगे, इसको भी लेंगे, हम दो ओनाना भी ले सकते हैं, तेरे को भी. Fuck off now. Fuck off by Sofyan Amrabat. Potentially, obviously it is early doors right now, but these are the starts, and people are saying up neck to neck almost race. It could maybe still United lead 60-40, but it's still neck to neck. And he's in Fiorentina, and you give Fiorentina a decent amount of money, maybe United, whatever United is offering, they're obviously in a dire need. So they'll, if they go and they pump up 5-10 million extra, and then obviously the clubs would agree the deal. And I don't think वो इतना ज़्यादा फिर होगा कि clubs एकदम से agree कर दे. He'll know Fiorentina, his club in which he plays right now, is getting 10-15 million more. That also shows the intent and the trust and the confidence in the player that Liverpool is showing. And then he might be attracted as well as say कि you know what, चले ही जाता हूँ. मतलब I've been disrespected the way I have, and it's becoming into a transfer rant. But what do I do, guys? मतलब I don't know, man. It's peak Manchester United yet again, and I'm just sad and gussa. And you know what? We had a chance. We would have had a Sofyan Amrabat in our team. We would have gotten rid of two of our midfielders, Fred and Donny. Donny का story क्या ही बोले, so we won't go there. But somehow, whatever it is, he was gonna go out on loan, Real Sociedad पे या फिर permanently, whatever. But he was gonna go out. वो नहीं सॉर्ट हो पा रहा. फ्रेड का किसी तरीके से जल्दी से सॉर्ट हो गया. I guess we got 15ish for him, so that was cool. But yeah, but the one sort of positive thing that gives me out of this whole situation is this guy Endo. I don't remember his first name properly, but Endo, Stuttgart ka captain apparently, and Liverpool have essentially signed him. Here we go again. He's currently right the hell now. He's having his medical being done, and you know what? मेरे को नहीं पता, मतलब maybe it's a punt and people are saying and stuff, and 17-18 million में done हो गया, and he's the Stuttgart captain and not just any other player. But मेरे को नहीं पता कि ये players हमें क्यों नहीं पता होते, and ये players, and it's not about I wanted this particular person, not like, it's just why don't we know? Because I'll just read you out his stats from I just compile them here in my device, and I'll just read. Wataru Endo, yeah. By the way, someone was saying that Liverpool get the bure haal hai because they went in and uh, Romeo and दूसरा कौन है? I don't know whoever rejected them. Caicedo. Acha, Caicedo or Enzo. Oh, they're so fucked up and messed up with Chelsea that they took both of their midfielders and combined it into one. Enzo and Caicedo, and they made it Endo. But no, on the serious note, as I was saying, his stats read like most possessions won in the defensive third, 254 in the whole. Oh, okay, no. Since the start, okay, oh, that's even better. Since the start of 2021 season, amongst Bundesliga midfielders, he has won the most possession in the final third. He has won the most aerial duel. He has done the most clearances, most headed clearances, second most touches, second most passes completed. So offensive as well as defensive side. I mean, getting the most number of clearances, aerial duels, possession won in the final third. It's fucking amazing. And then having the most number of touches, second most number of touches, second most number of passes completed, second most possession won in the middle third. Wow. I mean, look at that. Second most tackles. Oof, I mean, come on, and it's like a Fabinho region for them because who plays it simple when it's offensive, and when it's defensive, he's high on his tempo. So they've signed him. One, I'm regretting the fact कि हमें क्यों नहीं ये players पता होते. It's since 2021, so it's not like ये एक साल में निकला 2021. It's gonna be 23, 24 now. So it's been 3 fucking seasons. He would have performed. That's why he's here. But the positive side of it is that 17-18 million में ये हो गया है, and Liverpool का बोर्ड हमें पता है. Although they're a very good functioning board, but दिल छोटा है हम लोग का. उनका एक अपना business model है, उसी हिसाब से चलता है. दिल बहुत छोटा है उनका. 100 million, they're not like all the other boards. 100 million थे हमारे पास Caicedo के. अब Caicedo नहीं मिला तो हमने 15 million का खरीदा, तो हमारे पास 85 million बचे. If उनकी चलेगी, they wouldn't want to spend even a penny more than this guy, than what they're spending. So that's what I'm saying. That's one of the small positives I take out of this. Keep this guy, Wataru Endo or something, the former Stuttgart captain, is going to Merseyside. He's, as I said, having his medical. So it might actually mean that maybe वो अपना pursuit इतना ज़्यादा जल्दी और deeply Amrabat पे ना रखे. But whatever the case, we have to fucking bid. We have to fucking bid pretty soon. Because you know what? I mean, going into the season, we saw what Mount did, we saw what Bruno and Eriksen. Like, you can't go into the season with a midfield of Casemiro, who, being very blunt and honest, obviously is going to recover and stuff. And I'm not here to sell negativity and stuff, but I'm just stating facts and I'm just stating cautions. He looked out of touch. Remember, he's Casemiro. He's our Casemiro. He's the Brazilian legend, the destroyer, the maestro. But Buddha hai wo. Buddha as in footballing sense, he's getting to that age. Not the exact Buddha wali age, 35, 36 jo bhi, but he's still getting to that age. And Papa Perez, we know whenever he sells a good asset for money at the end of their sort of tenure, we know what that generally means. His bestest days are way behind him. But he's one passionate lad, and obviously he'll be much 10,000 times better than what he was in the first game. But let's see, it'll be important and it'll be interesting to see how different is his performance in the upcoming games than it was against Wolves. So there was a small shout of this guy as well, Gravenberg, and he might, but I don't really believe that. The only thing that I take as a positive from here is that we've got fantastic video editors, photo editors at United. He absolutely looks perfect in that jersey. He actually looks good as well, but just from the photoshopping point of view, I think he looks good, but I don't think that's gonna happen. हम पावाड़ का डील तो कर नहीं पा रहे ढंग से, and why are we looking here for him and stuff? So I don't know, this the fact that we are again being quoted a price of 40-45 for Pavard is just fucking bonkers, isn't it? I mean, really the player wants to leave. Itna kuch contract bacha nahi. I'm not sure whether it's 1 year or 2 years left on his contract. We're giving 25, 30, 35 and they're asking for 45, 50. Again, 50-60% valuation difference between the both clubs. Some people say it's very close to being done as soon as we release either, I mean, not either, but basically Maguire. Ab to Maguire saab bhi nahi ho rahe. We didn't, have the chance to say goodbye to him. But yeah, अब हर चीज का हमारे पास एक solution और एक excuse रह गया as board कि this legendary duo is still here. As far as we know right now, they're going to be Manchester United players going into the next, not the next season. Next season start ho gaya wala season, but go like post the window, they'll be Manchester United players. So as far as that part is concerned, so basically 70 million भैंस की आंख हमने 70 million obviously हमने accept कर लिया था मगवायर का, हमें 45 चाहिए थे McTominay के, so you can't say 70 million rejected, but truth be told 70 million got us rejected or whatever. 70 million हमारे बैंक में आते आते रह गए. 70 million, 80 million almost potentially whatever for these two players would have been a gold mine. Gold fucking, I didn't agree with 45 for McTominay, but I also didn't agree with 30 for Harry Maguire. So I think 40 का average पड़ता दोनों का, I would have been way more than happy, way fucking more than happy than ever. So, but that has sadly not happened, and it's fucking irritating, isn't it? But we move, as I said, we fucking move. What else options do we have? Because you know what, we can only hope and pray that Maguire deal ka kuch ho jaye. He's the fourth fucking choice centre back. People thinking, oh, he's here for much. See, itni gali wo deserve nahi karta. He was our captain. He was our fucking captain till 20 days ago. He hasn't even sitting, like, he's not been, it's not been like it's been 2 seasons since he's been sitting on the bench like Donny or stuff. Donny को तो mercenary बोलते नहीं हो, right? Donny बहुत अच्छा है, go to इंसान है, ये वो है. उसकी गलती नहीं है यार, मगवायर की उसे 80 मिलियन में खरीदा, उसको कैप्टन बनाया, उसको हर हफ्ते खिलाया. वो तो अपने पूरी कोशिश कर रहा है कि वो ना खेले और वो करे इतनी गंदी परफॉर्मेंसेस देके, but he was being played. Now there is someone who holds people accountable irrespective of their price tag and their value and their British and वो वाली चीजें साइड रख के, which is Eric Ten Hag, and उसने उसको बिठाया, and it's been almost half a season जब वो properly बैठा है, and उसमें भी he's been coming out of cameos, and he's given cameos of 15-20 minutes जब हमें चाहिए होता है to strengthen things up, या हमें और center back लाते हैं, या people are overestimating, as Ojas Bhai said yesterday in the stream, overestimating what Varane का longevity and what Varane का capacity of playing regular games is. Like अभी वो ऐसे एक toothpick था, वो toothpick से एक chopstick बन चुका है, his calves and his hamstrings have upgraded from toothpick to chopstick. So chopstick भी इतना कुछ वो है नहीं. So keep in mind about that. It's not like he's got calves of steel and hamstrings of steel. He's still in that chopstick wala zone only. So don't overestimate कि अब Lindelof for me, I absolutely wanted him gone. He was the, like, for me, by Phil Jones, like Phil Jones तो नहीं कहूँगा, ज़्यादा हो गया, but by or any other young centre back was above Victor Lindelof. But he's gone on, and I won't say proven me wrong, because I just for a fact know, and many people would agree, that he's just mediocre. He is just mediocre at max. But जितना भी उसका best था, I think उसने अपना best level reach किया पिछले season. So that is where he's gone. So वो third वो choice हमारा centre back बन गया है. तो people are now over relying कि Lindelof है और ये वरान तो है ही एकदम बढ़िया, but Martinez का नहीं पता. Varane, one injury, Varane आ गया. Then who do we have? So that's why we need to be very very careful. We need to be very VARY and then very careful. So that is that. Again, I know irritating, for sure irritating, but again, what the fuck can we do? We just hope that maybe Maguire strikes a deal here and there, and then we could get Benjamin Pavard. And while I don't think mushkil rahega with 1.5 weeks left again in the window and stuff, I don't know. I don't really have any sort of I won't bet a penny on that. And just before rounding up and stuff, there was another report. Obviously we all saw about this guy yesterday, that it was a step in the right direction. I don't know if I should call it right, because some people might disagree and stuff, but a step in the positive direction with respect to him coming back is all I'm going to say. Whether it's your call or not, that's a different thing, but him coming back, maybe, who knows how it would happen and what would happen and stuff. But I think we all knew, ऐसा अगर उन्हें मना करना होता, they would have just done it. The fact that they have gone on and put out a statement that almost certainly confirms the fact that he's going to be back. And as I said, there has been some more news with, I guess it was the Sun who was reporting that he could be back as soon as next freaking week. So, wow, I mean, that'll open doors to endless possibilities. He could leave out on loan if all of his sanctions and stuff are done. He could maybe not go out on loan and train with the first team and stuff. Sorry, first team. the reserves and under 21s and stuff, and then he could have a clause, or maybe play in a non-European league wherein jinka abhi bhi market khula hoga post these 1.5 weeks or whatever, and then, or the third possibility, he trains with the reserves and stuff and maybe alone or stuff, but then he goes out on loan in January, which seems like a more realistic possibility to me. And then he comes back with 1 year left on his contract, with a decision to be made as to what needs to be done. Maybe we give him a 2 or 3 year extension over that 1 year. So that's वो सब आगे की बात हो गई. But right now, most probably there's a Sun who was reporting that, which was reporting, wait, I think the Sun thinks that they could Greenwood. Greenwood could be back as soon as next week. So, I mean, that is that, to sum it all up now, Liverpool ke kaan khade ho gaye. Liverpool have just gone like this after being rejected by like this, and then like this, and then like this. Liverpool have been, unke kaan khade ho gaye after possibly being rejected by every club on planet Earth and Mars and Venus and Jupiter. And now they have finally, United isko isko le lete hain. They've, as I said, already completed the signing of this guy, Endu. I'll call him that. The ex-Stuttgart captain. As I read his stats out, incredibly phenomenal stats, incredibly phenomenal price. German league, he'll settle well in. He'll be sort of knowing these tactics and the fundamentals of what Jurgen Klopp and how Jurgen Klopp plays. So that'll play an important role. So he's gone to Liverpool. That might also mean कि वो इतने ज़्यादा इस बंदे के लिए इतने ज़्यादा ferociously ना आ जाए. Although they are coming into the race and some people are saying it'll be a 60-40. So we need to bid for this fucking man soon. And then there was a small shout about this guy as well, who's been edited way too perfectly into the United jersey. But I don't believe that's going to happen. And all of this boils down to the fact that these two, we couldn't sell. Come on, my English teacher would kill me. We couldn't sell these two guys there. So to West Ham, potentially both of them. But the hope is still there. Maybe we do land in Amrabat, and then McTominay sees and he tries to force a move out himself. बीच में एक fake report आई थी कि लिवरपूल को McTominay चाहिए. वो तुम ले जाते, I don't know, but obviously he's not going to go there as per me. But who knows? He might as well. That's one for the fantasy. And as I said, छोटा सा और report आ गया, adding to what we discussed yesterday, that Sun reports that it is possible that we could see Greenwood back as soon as next freaking week. So with that, we come to this end of this daily roundup and transfer news, and Greenwood will be back and stuff. So I hope you got informed about all the daily updates of United. And if you did, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the goddamn channel, and turn on the notification bell, because that is how you'll be notified about anytime we post a video and anything we have for you to update on Manchester United. Also, don't forget to check our description where we have the links to our socials. We have the link to our WhatsApp groups, which is an ever-growing community, and every day is match day therein, wherein we can absolutely discuss anything, everything, और कुछ भी समय आपको 10 लौंडे मिलेंगे एकदम ready to discuss whatever you're willing to discuss. So hope to see you guys there and everywhere. And thank you so much to everyone who tuned in. Keep supporting Manchester United. Let's see whatever happens with all of these transfer news. Until the time, take care of yourself. GGMU. Speak to you in a bit.